The deadly recall. They say the house always wins, but Kinji Hakari isn't playing against a house. He's playing against a force of nature. We left off at the absolute brink of destruction, Tokyo Colony No. 2 has become a graveyard of shipping containers and shattered concrete. Hajime Kashimo, the god of thunder, has unleashed a lethal chlorine gas trap and a point-blank electrical discharge that should have turned Hakari into ash. The music has stopped, the jackpot has expired, and the gambler is standing at the edge of the abyss. But in the world of high-stakes sorcery, the moment you think you've won is the moment you've already lost. Welcome to Episode 8. When the lightning strikes the jackpot, only one will walk out of the storm. Scene 1. The Hidden Jackpot. The episode opens with the deafening roar of the explosion. Smoke and steam from the electrolyzed seawater shroud the docks. Kashimo stands back, her breathing heavy, confident that no human could survive a direct internal discharge without the protection of a jackpot. But as the smoke clears, a familiar, upbeat melody starts to hum through the air. Hakari is still standing. His left arm is completely gone and his torso is scorched, but his fingers are locked in a specific hand sign. The narrator explains the hidden probability of his domain. By sacrificing his arm through a binding vow, Hakari shifted his remaining cursed energy to protect his vital organs long enough to trigger one last roll. The screen behind him flashes a vibrant gold. Jackpot. The infinite energy returns instantly, and his arm regrows in a burst of cursed flesh. The fever hasn't just returned, it's burning hotter than ever before. Scene 2. The terminal velocity. Kashimo is genuinely impressed. For a warrior from 400 years ago, Hakari is the ultimate opponent. Someone who refuses to stay down. But Kashimo is out of tricks. Her cursed energy is running dangerously low. She decides to end it with a physical confrontation, using her staff as a lightning rod. The animation reaches a peak of fluid motion as the two clash across the surface of the ocean. Hakari is moving at a speed that defies gravity, his infinite energy allowing him to walk on the water's surface. Kashimo uses the remaining charges in her staff to create a localized magnetic field, pulling iron sand from the seabed to create a makeshift chainsaw blade. It's a brutal, high-speed exchange where every blow creates a sonic boom. Hakari is laughing, his eyes glowing with a manic intensity. He isn't just fighting to win, he's fighting because he's never felt more alive. Scene 3. The steam explosion. Hakari realizes that as long as they are near the water, Kashimo can keep using electrolysis to create poison or explosions. He decides to take the fight into the deep. He grabs Kashimo and dives into the freezing ocean. Under the water, Kashimo's electricity is even more dangerous, but it also dissipates faster. Kashimo realizes Hakari's plan. She decides to use her final massive discharge to heat the water around them to the boiling point. A massive steam explosion erupts from the ocean, sending a pillar of white mist thousands of feet into the air. From the shore, it looks like a volcanic eruption. In the center of the boiling chaos, the two fighters are pushed to their absolute limits. Hakari's immortality is working overtime to heal the constant third-degree burns from the boiling water. Scene 4. The Gambler's Mercy. As the steam clears, the two are back on the docks, both collapsed and gasping for air. Hakari's jackpot has finally run out for good. Kashimo is completely drained of cursed energy. They are two warriors stripped of their magic, reduced to a raw human struggle. Hakari stands up first, swaying on his feet. He looks at Kashimo, who is waiting for the finishing blow. But Hakari doesn't strike. Instead, he offers a deal. "You're looking for Sukuna, right?" he asks, his voice raspy. Kashimo's eyes widen. Hakari explains that JUJUTSU is the vessel for the King of Curses. He proposes that Kashimo joins their team in exchange for a guaranteed fight against Sukuna later in the game. Kashimo, seeing no other way to reach her ultimate goal, agrees. The God of Thunder has been recruited, not by force, but by a shared obsession with the fever of battle. Scene 5. Panda's sacrifice. The tension of the fight breaks, and we finally see the aftermath of what happened to Panda. Hakari finds the remains of the gorilla core and the triceratops core. Panda is reduced to a tiny, infant-like version of himself, his siblings having sacrificed their souls to protect him from Kashimo's initial lightning strikes. It's a heartbreaking moment that reminds the viewers of the cost of this game. Panda is alive, but he has lost his family with it. Kashimo watches from a distance, showing a rare moment of silent respect for the living doll that survived her wrath. The group, Hakari, Panda, and their new dangerous ally Kashimo, prepares to leave Tokyo Colony No. 2 to regroup with Yuji and Megumi.
Scene 6. The Fallen Identified. The episode shifts its focus back to Tokyo Colony No. 1. Yuji and the Angel have finally met. The Angel, speaking through a mouth on the girl Hanakurusu's hand, explains her mission. She is here to purge all reincarnated sorcerers to maintain the natural order. She agrees to help unseal Satoru Gojo from the prison realm, but she has one condition. "You must find and kill a specific sorcerer," the Angel says, her voice echoing with divine authority. "He is known as the Fallen." Yuji asks who this person is. Inside Yuji's soul, the scene shifts to the dark throne of the malevolent shrine. Sukuna is laughing, his 4 eyes gleaming with malice. He points a finger at himself. "It's me, brat." Sukuna rasps, "I am the Fallen." The screen cuts to Yuji's horrified face as he realizes that to save his teacher Gojo, he must commit suicide to destroy the Angel's target. The episode ends with the chilling realization that the path to victory is paved with Yuji's own death. The final suspense. The deal is made, and the target is marked. The ultimate sacrifice. Will Yuji tell Megumi and the Angel the truth, or will he try to handle Sukuna alone? The reunion. Now that Hakari and Kashimo are on the move, how will this powerhouse team change the balance of the Culling Game? Kenjaku's move? While the students are fighting, what is the mastermind Kenjaku doing in the shadows to finalize the ritual? If you're shocked by the identity of the Fallen, smash that like button and subscribe. The stakes have never been higher for Yuji Itadori. Press the bell icon for episode 9, where the Sakurajima colony arc begins with a familiar face from the past. You think Yuji will actually go through with the suicide plan? Let us know in the comments. End of episode 8?